Hello, hello, hello. Alright, today's video we're going to be doing this makeup look here. This is kind of like my go-to routine when I'm going out at the moment. I have fallen back into doing wings. Very minimal eyeshadow, big bold wing, and just a very glowy base, but it still looks like skin, doesn't feel heavy whatsoever. And I've got some new makeup actually to with you guys, but also tell you my thoughts. I've just bought quite a few new things from Kash Beauty. I just did an order on their website because there's like a bunch of new stuff that I wanted to try. Setting spray, obsessed with this. Got Vieve to use. I can't remember if I've already used it in a video. I think I already have. And just a bunch of products that I've just been loving kind of at the moment, and also just my kind of go-to routine for going out, like I said. So I've also got a bit of skincare at the beginning of this video. There's actually 2 products I've used. It's not long-winded, don't worry. Just a bit of skin prep, and then just going on to obviously this whole look. And enjoy the video. I just slapped my knee. I have done my brows, that's all I've done so far, but I wanted to do my skin prep with you guys and just kind of show you what I use. I keep it so minimal when I'm kind of going out. There's a few steps that I would do just like on a daily basis that I wouldn't do if I'm going out and just doing like a full glam. So yeah, all I've done so far is I cleanse my skin in the morning, and then I just used an exfoliating toner. The one I like to use is from Youth to the People. I've still got a mini size, but it's so good and it's so gentle. It is a chemical exfoliant, but it's so good for if you've got sensitive skin. It's a good chemical exfoliant for you, and if you've got dry skin as well, I never feel stripped or anything afterwards. Like, this is my skin literally just with that toner, and I've just like had a shower and my skin just doesn't feel stripped. It obviously needs hydration, but it doesn't feel like tight or dry. So yeah, it's a really good toner. I think it is quite pricey, but for me, I've tried that mini and I love it, so I'll definitely get the full size. That's all I've done pretty much. All I'm gonna do next is do an eye cream, and this is one that I've been using recently and I've really been liking it. It's from Ren, and it's their Brightening Dark Circle Eye Cream. This is what it looks like. I love the packaging. I love that it's a little pump. Take a small amount, about literally tiniest amount, and I'm just gonna use my ring finger and I take it onto anything left. I just take that on my lids as well because they're quite dark. So I mean, we can see this, my left under eye, I don't know what its problem is, honestly. I honestly just don't know what its issue is, because it's so dark in here, isn't it? It's so deep. Like, this one is not that bad, and like I feel like the eye creams I've been using with my skincare, they've actually been helping, but genetic at the end of the day. Anyway, next all I'm gonna do is do moisturiser, and that's pretty much it for my skincare, and then I'll go on to skin prep. So when I'm going out, I do like to be a bit bouge. I like to treat myself a little bit, and obviously I do need hydration, but also whenever I'm doing any makeup look, I always like to have an extra glow, an extra dew. So I'm gonna use the Tatcha Dewy Skin, the Dewy Skin Cream, that's what it's called. Obviously this is just a mini size. I got this and the exfoliant. I haven't tried that yet. I wanted to just get a mini, obviously, to just try it, see if I like it. My skin eats this up. It absolutely loves it. Shaved my face the other day. Boy, I have not shaved my face. It must have been like 2 months. I must have just forgot last month. And like, I just completely forgot, because oh my god, I literally took my little razor that I always do, and I literally just went like this, and it was just black. Like, obviously my hair, it was, she was hairy. So you can't see it because it doesn't look like too dark. Like, it's not that noticeable when I do have obviously the hair, like it's usually around here, but oh my god, there was a lot of hair. And my skin's been doing, apart from this dude that's popped up, I literally had 1 bottle of Coke yesterday, and as soon as I had it, this popped up. My skin is so sensitive to foods, like it's dramatic, which it's my skin, so why would it not be dramatic? But honestly, if I have too much salty food, too much takeout, sugar, this happens. But apart from that, my skin has been doing pretty well. Moving on to like the prep. So what I have been using is this kind of like as my primer. It's the Embryolisse moisturiser. It's like a moisturiser, primer, all that. a very, very simple moisturiser, I guess, but it's got priming benefits as well, so it's supposed to make your makeup last a bit longer. I like to do my primer first just so it can kind of like settle in, do its thing, you know. So I'm going to do this and then we're actually going to do the eyes first. So usually, like right now, I wouldn't be too fussed. I probably would go in with a different primer, but I've usually been using this because like if I was actually going out right now or like in the evening, I would do my skincare in the morning, and then obviously it'd be a few hours would pass, so obviously the moisturiser would sink into the skin, and then I'd want a bit more hydration, so I'd go in with this right before makeup just to get a bit more moisture back into my skin. But just because I didn't do my skincare on purpose, so I could obviously do it with you guys in the video, I feel like I don't really need this that much, but I mean, it's a primer as well at the same time, isn't it? So we are going to move on to the eyes. Eyes are very, very simple. I mean, I know I never do anything like dramatic and out there, but when I say this is minimal, I mean minimal. Also, I forgot to mention, as my lip prep, I use this every day, to be honest, while I'm doing my makeup. It's the Kimchi Chic Candy Lips Lip Mask. I love this just to hydrate my lips before I do my lips. So eye primer, obviously this is something that does switch up, that I will switch up every now and then. Oh my god, my hand's a little greasy. So we'll do Beauty Bay today. I am slightly concerned about doing my face because I just washed all my makeup brushes last night. So all my eye brushes obviously are fine because they dry quite quickly. I even left the balcony doors open all night and had my brushes just like kind of outside just to dry. But some of my face brushes are looking slightly damp. So obviously if you're recreating this look, if you wanted to, use literally whatever palette that you've got with just like neutral mattes. I've just been using the Disco Fox palette from Il Makiage. I just love the formula so much. Like, I literally haven't been switching it up because this is all I want to use. Take any palette you've got, of course. I'm just going to use a couple of these. So what I'm going to do is use this shade here, which is like a light kind of sand shade. Obviously they're all mattes that I'm using right now, so I'm going to use that one first, and I'm just going to put this all over the lid and just pat it. Kind of a mixture. I'm kind of going to go in with both of these, deepen that up a little bit in the outer corner, and then probably just go in with my favourite, which is like the chocolate brown up here, and then put that, hello, light in, honestly. And then just put that like in the outer corners, and that's basically it. I'm gonna tightline next, so I'm just gonna use LA Girl. Now we're gonna go into winged liner, I know, and I am gonna take the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes eyeliner. So I don't use this a lot. It's such a good eyeliner to an extent for me. So for me, what I've found is whenever I use this eyeliner over a shimmery or glitter eyeshadow, basically anything that's not matte, then it doesn't work. It runs out and it gets patchy and it stops, and it's a mess. However, if I've not got any eyeshadow on whatsoever, or I've just got mattes on like this, then it's absolutely fine. And I love the pen. It does leak though. That's also another thing that I have found. It does kind of leak quite a bit. But the pen itself is so good. Like, it's literally just like a fountain pen, if anyone remembers those from school, like those inky pens. And the tip is so sharp and so like, look at that. Because we've got nothing on, just mattes, it works. Okay, so that's it for the eyes. That's literally all I've been doing recently. I've been enjoying the simple eye and then just like the quite thick eyeliner. I don't usually like winged eyeliner like this, but I've been feeling it recently. I also need to point out, I did pin a comment in my last, or one of my last videos, when I used the Vieve Skin Dew, I got this muddled up with a different product of theirs, which is, it's called the Skin Nova. That is like the primer and kind of like the base. This is their liquid highlight, and I've just been using this as like a full-on like glowy primer kind of thing. So yeah, bit intense, however, it works, and this is part of my little concoction that I tested out and I've been obsessed with since I've tried it. So a really good long wearing foundation for if you're going out, or if you just need a full coverage foundation that is just gonna look like skin and last all day, give a nice healthy glow as well. Luminous Soft Focus Airbrush Foundation from H&B Cosmetics. I've got the shade LF10W, but it's not my shade, it's a bit too warm. So I mix in a little bit of my LA Girl White Foundation, and then I'm also going to put a bit of Skin Dew mixed in this, and I love it. Alright, concealer. I have been obsessed with the Vieve Modern Radiance Concealer. I love this so much. I've seen Jamie Genevieve do it before. So she basically mixed her concealer with the Skin Dew and used it as a foundation. So I've got a reel on my Instagram of that. It should be up by now. And I love doing that combination as well. So I'm going to use my cream bronzer. I'm going to use my Makeupbymario stick. Okay, then for blush, we got from my Kash Beauty order. I've got quite a bit of Kash Beauty in here. So I got another one of the blush sticks. This one is in the shade Love Language. I have wanted this blush for the longest time, and I just don't know why I never bought it. Look at that. Look at that colour, perfect. So yeah, I don't know why I never got this. I feel like I don't have a blush this specific colour. It's absolutely stunning. I love it. So I love this formula, I already know. I tried this as well and I love the shade as well. I did wear black when most of the time when I've been doing this look, so I feel like a red blush it's just it for when you're wearing black. Okay, then powders. So I do have two new pressed powders that I've been testing recently. So I've tried the Kash Beauty one only once when I was going out. It was really nice, it held up really well, but I haven't like paid attention, so I need to use this a bit more and see how I like it. This I have been obsessed with so much, but the Vieve Modern Powder Perfector in medium, that's the shade that I got, this is it. I am obsessed with this. And I'm just going to push that in just like I do a loose powder, and then bring it down just a little bit here. And this, like, this is so dry skin friendly, I can't even bang on about that enough. Put that, I'm going to do it here. It sets it, it holds it, and I just love it. My skin loves this powder. So I'm just going to take a big powder brush, I think, for this. And I haven't tried this, so I'm going to go with a very, very light hand, because I feel like it's going to be very pigmented. You can see the pigment a bit more there on this side. So we're pretty much almost done, to be honest. Absolutely fuming, guys. This is brand new, this setting spray, and I've already lost the cap for it. I don't know where the hell I've dropped it. It's brand new and I love it, so it's like I can't really travel with this. I mean, I could. Ugh, whatever. Anyway. Oh, wait. Guys. My brain cells are so broken. I thought the cap was clear on this. It's not, it's gold. I've got the cap, I put it back on. I'm just an idiot. So this is the Kash Beauty Setting Mist. It's the Shake Mist and Set. So it says this weightless mist can be used after makeup application to lock in your look for for up to 12 hours. I wish the mister was more of like a kind of mist, but for it being like a like an actual spray, it's not bad and it distributes the product quite well. So I'm almost done. I'm just going to do a highlight next. So I've been using Rare Beauty still. This one's in the shade Exhilarate. Alright, so for lips, I've been switching it up obviously. So I'm just going to go in with a random lip liner, we'll see. I might do Wise actually. I'm going to go in with Rare Beauty Wise. And then I've been going over with the Lights Lacquer Jelly Balm in the shade Desuspensive. It is this glittery, yummy shade. Guys, that is it. This is kind of like my go-to going out routine, I guess. But I kind of wanted to do this video and then kind of test or like kind of give you my thoughts on like some more new makeup. But yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think of this look. Are we here for the wing? How are we feeling? I know they're not the same. This one's way higher than that one. That one's a bit... This one is kind of the angle that I like more, which I don't mind because this is... My left side is my good side. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts as always. That is it from me, so I hope you guys are all good. And yeah, thank you for spending time with me as always, and I'll see you in my next video.